It's time for number 39 in my Best Picture Marathon. Best Picture Marathon theme song. Sometimes you end up with a brash, narcissistic, boorish ruler with a string of ex-wives who demands blind loyalty over logic, virtue, and truth, and will manipulate government and religion to get what he wants. Of course, I'm talking about King Henry VIII. Well, who did you think I meant? And Henry's break with the Catholic Church and subsequent formation of the Church of England in order to secure a divorce from his first wife, Catherine, so that he could marry his mistress, Anne Boleyn, and produce a male heir, is the subject of A Man for All Seasons. Released by Columbia Pictures in 1966, based on a play by Robert Bolt, who also wrote the screenplay, and directed by Fred Zinnemann, who previously helmed High Noon and Best Picture winner From Here to Eternity. Robert Bolt had previously been a writer on Lawrence of Arabia and Dr. Zhivago, and he would go on to write another excellent film about the clash of religion and politics, The Mission. A Man for All Seasons follows the story of Sir Thomas More, who became Lord Chancellor of England, but he refused to sign off on Henry as the head of the Church of England, as well as the nullification of Henry's marriage to Catherine and his new marriage to Anne Boleyn. The movie presents Sir Thomas More as a devout former lawyer, a man of deep conscience and high intellect. And when Henry and his manipulated parliament try to force Sir Thomas More to take an oath of loyalty, acknowledging all of those things that More refuses to acknowledge, he's forced to take a stand for what he believes is right. Out of the handful of Best Picture winners that I had never seen before doing this marathon, this is the one that I was the most ashamed of, but now I've seen it, and yeah, it's great. The script is complex and smart, is beautifully photographed by cinematographer Ted Moore, and the entire cast is superb. Paul Scofield was primarily a theater actor, and he had played Thomas More in the stage version of A Man for All Seasons. His performance in this is excellent. Scofield won the Best Actor Oscar for his performance, but he's surrounded by many notable supporting players. Wendy Hiller, Leo McKern, Susanna York, Orson Welles, and a young John Hurt. Henry VIII is played by the always terrific Robert Shaw. Shaw had previously appeared in From Russia with Love and would go on to appear in The Sting and The Taking of Pelham 123. A Man for All Seasons nabbed him his only Oscar nomination, and it's dumbfounding to me that he wasn't nominated for his incredible performance in Jaws. I don't necessarily think that A Man for All Seasons is the best movie of 1966, but I generally liked it. Being based on a play, it is pretty talky, and some audience members might find that a little bit dry, but when you have a cast this good. Anyway, I'm glad I finally saw it. In his autobiography, Fred Zinnemann said this was the easiest movie he ever directed because the cast and crew were all so good. Apparently, Charlton Heston lobbied hard for the lead role in this. Years later, he directed and starred in a TV movie adaptation, which also features Vanessa Redgrave, who had an uncredited cameo as Anne Boleyn in the original 1966 version. As with any movie based on a true story, there are some elements of fictionalization here. One biographer noted that Sir Thomas More is presented as this hero of great conscience in the film, but in real life he frequently called for the bloody deaths of heretics, specifically Protestants. But regardless of historical inaccuracies, A Man for All Seasons is a really terrific film, and one that feels perpetually relevant. Next up, In the Heat of the Night. See you then.